Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Thursday, February 13th, 2014. Got a little later volume session going today for sure. I think you're going to see evidence of that with a lot of deviations in the volume column here. You see all these light shaded numbers, meaning that we're tracking well below the typical trading volume. Characteristic right now of the NASDAQ side of the market is we're fairly sloppy here. We only have one buy signal indicated right now, and that's an Adobe. That's an upside CPS on light volume. Everything else is to the downside here. We do have a volume deviation to the upside in Amazon. That stock's very weak today. It's down about 13 handles, and it's still working its way lower. More than 2% below the day's open. So that's definitely something that should be monitored for tomorrow. As far as the financials go, we don't have that preponderance of let's call it a bias to the downside. We're really pretty much absent of symbols here in the financials. This is definitely not where the focus of the market is today. Moving on to the energy names, we've got a downside CPS and Arch Coal, ACI, 2.5% below the day's open. PBR and RIG are actually within striking distance of a open close deviation, but we're not quite there. Moving on to the generals, really light volume again today. We've got a downside RPS signal in Caterpillar, and we've got a contra candles forming in Verizon VZ. Got a volume bump on Deere after their earnings. Taking a look at the housing names, a couple of downside signals. We've got a downside CPS in DHI and also Hovnanian. Those are both pretty weak today and are going to be leaving bearish large body candles on the chart. Transports, Norfolk Southern has an upside signal. That's the CPS variety. And finally, moving on to the commodities, not a lot of volume here and not a lot of signals. We've got a downside CPS in Monsanto, MON. We've got a deviation here in Double G, and also Barrick Gold is very weak. Got a volume bump here in Silver Wheaton if you prefer the silver side of the market. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.